Kia ora koutou, it's Lockie, Kiwi Vegan Grandad. In today's video, we're going to make a Japanese style curry, similar to the kind of thing that you might get at a Japanese restaurant, in New Zealand anyway. Now I'm not going to say that this is authentic Japanese, but it is very tasty, nice. I got the recipe from an Air New Zealand in-flight magazine. It was using chicken and honey and things like that. And I veganized it, and I'm going to be using 500 grams of the seitan that I made in my last video. So this was a simmered seitan, so it's very soft and easy to chew. So the first thing that we're going to do is just season the seitan with a little salt and a little black pepper. And next we're going to use some oil to just give it a fry. So what's that, about a tablespoon? So this step will probably take about 5 minutes or so. Okay, that's nicely browned, so we will take it out and just put it aside for a moment. Okay, so we're going to put some more oil in, and I've chopped up an onion, one half finely, one half in bigger chunks. So we'll put the finely chopped onion in. Put in a good teaspoon of fresh ginger, and then 1 to 2 garlic cloves crushed. Into this mix I'm going to be putting 3 tablespoons of flour, and essentially making a little bit of a roux and browning this off. Now we're going to be putting in a good teaspoon of the vegan chicken stock and 3 cups of hot water. have 2 tablespoons of curry powder. This is super mild curry powder because Japanese curry does tend to be very mild. If you like if your curry powder is stronger, then I recommend tasting it, making sure that it's at the right heat level. And we're also adding in 1 can of tomatoes. Warm that up. You can see that it's quite a nice rich curry sauce already. So the seitan that we've browned already will now go into this mixture. And now we're adding in the rest of the vegetables. So the other half of the medium-ish onion has been chopped less finely into larger chunks. 1 medium carrot, which has also been chopped up into, say, 1/2-inch chunks. And finally, 1 medium potato. That's actually 2 little ones. Okay, so I'm going to turn this down to very low heat because I just want it to simmer. The carrots and the potatoes in particular to be cooked through. Put the lid on, come back in half an hour. Whoops, one thing I did forget was a bay leaf just to give it a little bit of flavour. One of the things I did with that seitan was put it into the dehydrator and make some jerky. So we can see there, I've coated it with some barbecue sauce mixed with some chili sauce. Took about 6 hours, but yummy. Amen. Okay, it's been half an hour and you can see the potato is just about cooked. If I was going to be dishing this up pretty soon, I'd probably leave it for a little bit longer, but I'm actually cooking this in the morning and we're going to have it in the evening as a meal on rice. What we've got to do now is just add 3 more things. It calls for 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, which we will put in now. The original recipe had honey, but I'm putting in maple syrup, so 1 teaspoon of maple syrup. Whoop. The original recipe called for a small Fuji apple. Couldn't get a Fuji apple, so I've got another sweet apple. This is actually an Eve, so we'll take this off and we will just grate it. So we'll turn that off. So there you have it. This is a veganized version of Japanese curry, Wafuu. Kia ora, as usual, we're going to finish off with he kupu Māori, a few Māori words or sayings that have some kind of relationship to food. What we're doing today is another whakatauki or proverb. He pai kai e kore e roa te tirohanga. He pai kanohi e roa te tirohanga. So what does this mean? Beautiful food is not gazed upon or looked upon for very long, i.e. it's eaten up quickly. But a beautiful face is looked upon for a long time. Make of that what you will. Don't forget to check out some of my other videos. Cool. Ka kite.